Alright guys, hello! This is going to be my tweening tutorial, like from start to finish. First off, I'm really bad at explaining things, so don't come for me. So I started off with a free to use base because I am way too lazy to draw my own pose right now, because I wanted to make this tutorial. So you're going to want to sketch over the base, make it super simple, and then draw on top of the base so that it's an actual character. The sketch can be done all in one layer because it's just a general understanding of what you want for your line art. That's pretty simple. Okay, so now you have your sketch, you can lower the opacity and do line art over it. You want to create your line art in separate pieces, so like your heads, your arms, your legs, your torso. I also separate the front hair, back hair, both ears on different layers as well. So here is me line arting it. Oh my god. Yeah, I told you I'm not very good at explaining things. Anyway, so it looks like a jumbled mess because all of your line art layers are on top of each other, which you can see on the right. Now the most strenuous part, in my opinion, is coloring all of the line art layers. Worst part because it's not all one singular drawing, it's little drawings in itself, and it just takes a minute to color it and make it look good, okay? I actually lost a lot of my footage here, so don't mind it. So you're going to want to export each layer and then go to all right motion and then import all of the layers back into it using media and then selecting all of them. Perfect. Now you have your drawing in all right motion. Alright, now I'm going to explain key points. You're going to double click that move feature and then key point to wherever you want it to move. Pretty simple. You want an arm to move, put it at the joint of the shoulder. Awesome. Like in the ears, you're going to want them to move from the point that's inside the head. And then you can also move your features, put the point, and then put your feature back. Awesome. Now I'm going to explain how to actually put them together. So let's say you want your head to move with your ears. You key point your ears, or not key point, but put them together using the little feature at the top right. It's gonna make you hit try first. So you just hit try first and then boom, select whatever parts you put together. Okay. For moving and animating, you put a key point at the beginning and a key point at the end. Your beginning should be, your start of wherever you want it to be, and then your last key point should be the end of wherever you want it to be. So like, let's say this moving tail, you're going to put one side to the other. Awesome. This is the bend motion, by the way, in effects. You can use either effects or your little motion things at the bottom right of your screen. So for the actual curvature and the way that it moves, once you have your key points, you just go to the middle, hit your key point thing, and then make it move in a way that you want it to. You can also copy them and vice versa. Now back onto the background. So the reason why I put my character to the right of the All Right Motion logo is because I eventually crop it out. I don't like how the All Right Motion logo looks, so that little block that I have there is going to be the full picture. For your background, you just want to add random stuff that makes it look cool, add effects. Yeah, perfect. I actually didn't really like this background all too much because I didn't try very hard on it. But there's so many cool things that you can do in All Right Motion to make your backgrounds look absolutely awesome. I'm adding like overlays here, shadows, clipping, all kinds of cool stuff. You just gotta experiment. Alright, now that you have your background, I put a little border on it, cool. You can go into and save it, go into your actual photos, and then use the crop section to crop out your actual square, because you don't want that gross little watermark because it taints your art. Perfect. Now that you have that little animation piece done, you can go into the exposure, and I usually mess around with the settings to make it look a little more like something I want to use. So like make it either more colorful or add a vignette or literally anything. Just I mess around with stuff. Every animation's different. All right, you go into your CapCut and then add a border background of YouTube standards, and then I add in little pieces, and literally I animate in CapCut, if that makes any sense. So like this is just a still motion picture. I'm gonna make it spin because I wanted it to spin. All right. Now that you have that, you can add in your audio so you can time everything perfectly. I usually make my clips able to fit together, so it's just one long strain. And then you put your text. I'm not going to explain the text because that's my least favorite part of animating. And then you go to effects.
Leave me for somebody else. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. Just leave me for somebody else. Enjoy yourself, enjoy yourself. Just leave me for somebody else.
Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.